This is a 1984 production model bread bin Commodore 64 with, as you might be able to see here on the screen, a pretty poor example of the VIC-2 chip with distorted colorings and banding all over the place. It's got Swedish characters on the keyboard, and its SID chip has unfortunately died, but it's got an aftermarket replacement, a Nano Swin SID. But then, what is hiding beneath the table? It's a Mini 64! Now this is not going to be a complete unboxing, but I will show you the stuff. It's a cool box. And inside it is another cool box. Does this make it a Russian box? Probably not. The artwork is different. Inside this box is the stuff. Commodore stuff. Feels heavier than you'd think. I have seen on another video of this that there's in fact like metal lumps screwed to the bottom of it to give it some weight. That's a very nice thing to do. No Commodore there, because apparently that was one of the trademarks they could not get hold on. Therefore also no Commodore key. All the stuff. Big joystick, cables and a manual. Very small Commodore 64. The joystick is apparently modeled after something called the Competition Pro, which was popular in the later years of the Commodore 64. My favorite joystick back in the day was the Suncom Starfighter with the Waco Red Ball as my second choice. It's actually Vico Red Ball, and here you can see it in size comparison with the Competition Pro-like joystick. Now that is quite the difference in size. The keyboard is inoperable, but yeah, it would be hard to use this tiny keyboard. But still, I stand by what I said. If the keyboard was functional, I would gladly have paid 3 times as much for this. And we will now connect up the Mini and see if its output is nicer than this old 1984 bread boxes. So it's all connected. USB power, HDMI, and a USB joystick. And it is time to power on. That's better. That's a SIDI tune indeed. Aha, game selection screen. Let's go to the basic then to see the startup screen. Come on, basic. This is the wrong aspect ratio. Well, after a quick trip into the monitor settings of the little thing, we have what is called European 4.3, which I suppose is 4.3, and as you can see there is absolutely no banding or discoloring of the text on this one, so I suppose they emulate or simulate or whatever a perfect VIC-2 chip and not the old flawed one present in my big bread box. Well, I'm gonna have to do it for this video. I'm not gonna go through games and stuff. I'm sure lots of people do that better anyhow. So, it's a tiny Commodore 64, and that's kind of cool. I mean, I already have two functional C64s, so I didn't really need this, but it would be neat to have one of these that you can actually keep out. I mean, the big ones take so much space, and don't even get me started on the space needed for its disk drive. This one would just look cute on the TV bench. Cool.